So I often get the question, which altcoins should I buy? How much should I buy? When should I buy? And so on. And today I'm going to answer the question how I would invest $1,000 today in a diversified portfolio if I were to get into the crypto space. Now, pay attention. I am not a financial advisor and these are just my picks. Also, note that there's a lot of coins out there with potential. You cannot hold each and every one of them. So my goal is to pick coins I think are going to do well, but also diversify the portfolio across different sectors. Also, of course, there's going to be some coins that are more risky than others. That is what you get if you just want to play it safe, just stick to Bitcoin and Ethereum. But if you want to have those moonshots, you have to be able to take some risk as well. But I think that the risks on these coins are reasonable. And yeah, definitely, I think that you can show this portfolio to anyone who's been in the crypto space for a while, and I don't think that they are going to hate this portfolio overall. Now, let's get right into it. The purpose of this video, I will be basing the amount of each coin on if someone had $1,000 to invest, but I will also include the percentage that each coin makes up of the overall value, so anyone can use this model with any amount of capital, no matter how large or small. Doesn't matter, $1,000, $10,000, you can just adjust it according to the percentages. But let's get started. First up is Bitcoin. Let's be honest. No crypto portfolio would be complete without the coin that started it all, the king of the cryptos. Aside from being the oldest cryptocurrency, Bitcoin is of course also the most valuable and has the largest amount of institutional interest, and this is key. Due to its size, reputation, and prominent standing in the financial system, Bitcoin is a safer play than pretty much any other cryptocurrency. As you have probably heard before, Bitcoin is frequently compared to gold because of its store of value characteristics. It is always a good idea to have a portion of an investment portfolio allocated to a store of value. Because of all these factors, I believe that $200 out of a portfolio of $1,000 should be placed into Bitcoin. That is 20% of the total value. And I will say this now, but it applies to all of the other coins as well. If you do not already have positions in one or multiple of these coins, it is usually safest to average into these positions. This helps to prevent the unfortunate scenario of buying your entire position at the top of a short-term trend. It may be tempting to buy as soon as you can because you're afraid of missing out on the gains, but it is almost always best to avoid FOMO. In the long run, you will appreciate having self-control to average in, meaning you just buy a tiny bit at a time, whatever you can afford, you average into the positions and you make sure that you are not buying the exact top, because that would be, I mean, if you're holding long term and you believe in the project, it doesn't matter. But if you see that go down by 80% and you know you bought at the top, yeah, that's going to make a lot of people very anxious. But up next is another must-have coin for crypto portfolios, and that is Ethereum. Regardless of whether or not a different blockchain ever takes over as the #1 smart contract platform, Ethereum is going to hold an important place in the cryptocurrency ecosystem. We are seeing revolutionary decentralized finance applications being built on Ethereum, and network upgrades are in the process of being implemented through Ethereum 2.0, which we've been talking about a lot on this channel. So while price predictions for Ethereum range from $5,000 all the way up to $75,000, completely insane, one thing pretty much everyone can agree on is that Ethereum's upward trend will not be stopping anytime soon. These factors all play a part in my decision to allocate $175 or 17.5% of the total portfolio value into Ethereum. I definitely think that that is a good bet. It has already shown that it can withstand the test of time, together with Bitcoin pretty much and a handful of other coins out there. So one of the most hyped projects in all of crypto right now is Polkadot. Polkadot's goal is to enable the transfer of any type of data across any type of blockchain. By creating a network to connect blockchains together, Polkadot is taking a huge step towards universal interoperability. there are already a lot of extremely promising projects being built on top of Polkadot, and the number of people choosing Polkadot as their base layer protocol to build on is only going to increase. We've seen so much hype recently as well, so you can just click it when it's popping up in the middle of this video. But for now, all you need to know is that there are multiple large upgrades and features being added to Polkadot in 2021. Because of its potential, I choose to place $125 into DOT for this model portfolio. That's 12.5% of the total allocation. So let's continue. Up next is the first project in the portfolio that is being built on top of an existing blockchain rather than creating its own. So Synthetics, I've talked about it for so long on my channel, on this channel, on the Satoshi Stacker channel, but Synthetics protocol is being built on Ethereum and uses an ERC20 token with the ticker SNX as its native token. Synthetics is the clear leader in the decentralized derivative space. Already the protocol has more than $2 billion of value locked in it, and that number is likely to continue growing. The traditional derivatives market are extremely large, and as DeFi continues to grow, the decentralized derivatives market is going to see a lot of growth along with it. So SNX is one of the projects, if not the project, that is the most prepared to capture that growth. Because of this potential, another $125 or 12.5% is placed into a SNX in my model portfolio. Sushi, I love Sushi. We've been talking about this on this channel as well. Sushi is the next coin that I am going to place in this portfolio. While Uniswap may have been the first mover in the decentralized exchange sector, SushiSwap has been rapidly adding new features and is expanding its offered service to include automated yield farming, lending, and a lot more. Along with that, SushiSwap also has a lower market cap than Uniswap, which means that it has more room to grow. SushiSwap has released an ambitious roadmap outlining all the useful new features and upgrades that will be implemented in 2021, and there are a lot of exciting new additions coming. With hype building and those additions coming, I decided that $100 should be invested in Sushi. That's 10% of the total portfolio. And I should also say this, you are currently able to farm a lot of Sushi on their platform. They have some insane APYs there if you provide liquidity to their platform. So make sure to check that out if you have not already done so. But next on this list is actually Cardano. So begin. By adding ADA to the portfolio right now, investors will be able to take advantage of that growth. This is why I decided to delegate $150 to ADA. That's 15% of the total portfolio. And consider this, Cardano have been able to watch Ethereum grow for multiple years right now, and they have a co-founder of Ethereum on their team, in Charles Hoskinson, actually the founder of Cardano. They've been able to see all of the flaws in Ethereum and see what they should improve. They've had several years doing that, so let's hope, and I expect Cardano to do big things when it's actually fully functional. So let's move on to the last addition to our model portfolio. If you have should into pools, other users who want to take out loans can then borrow funds from these pools and pay interest on them. Simple, yet it is necessary for the crypto space to have services like these. So let's continue. Aave has an active development team and they have been adding new features such as flash loans and interest rate swaps that help them stand out from other lending projects. This is why the last $125 or 12.5% of the funds in the model portfolio are going into Aave. So this is how I would invest $1,000 today if I were to create a balanced crypto portfolio for this bull run. All of these coins have a lot of potential as we continue into this bull cycle, and I expect them to see significant growth. And definitely, as I said, there are tons of other great projects out there. I could not fit all of them into this video. So while this is a great place to start if you're unsure about which coins to buy,